Hey Aries, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be taking a look at your first half of August general reading here. So in your meditation, I saw the image of a mouse, and I saw the mouse run and take a big leap, and then mid-air I saw it turn into a sugar glider and then land on a sword that was in a tree. So it was actually, I saw the image of the Six of Swords from the Lisa Robertson Animal Totem Tarot deck, which I'm not using today, but that is the image that I saw. So in that deck, the Six of Swords and the Sugar Glider is very much about taking those leaps of faith and trusting that wherever you land is exactly where you're meant to be. So if you think about a sword sticking out of a tree, right, or six swords sticking out of a tree, if you were to run and jump and land, you've got to trust that you're going to land on the hilt or the handle of that sword and not on the blade itself. So I'm hearing or feeling that kind of aspect of the trust fall, taking a leap of faith. But there's another aspect to that mouse energy, which is very much about Two of Pentacles in the tarot, right? It's very much about multitasking, juggling, considering your options, balancing your personal and your work life. It's really about weighing things out and taking as much into consideration as you possibly can before moving forward so that you have access to all of the information available to you, right? Again, it's Pentacles, so about everything in your physicalized experience, your work, your material life, your home, your physical health and wealth, all of that good stuff. And then, but I feel like there's an aspect of this that says you may have all the information you're going to get at this point, so the time may be arriving sooner than later where you're being encouraged to just run and take a leap of faith and trust that you're prepared, trust that you have all that you need, trust that you are going to have a soft landing. So really interesting. Let's go ahead and see what your cards have to say. Hey Aries, let's go ahead and see what your animal energy is for the first half of August. Animal energy for the first half of, very, 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 very nice. I love this. Okay. So you got the Dolphin here. Now I am almost at the end of this round of readings and nobody has gotten the Dolphin showing up for them today, and it's one of my absolute favorites. So this is very auspicious. The Dolphin equates to, it's kind of a hybrid energy that equates to the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups in the tarot. So Ace of Cups is about an abundance of intuitive information, great love, great hope, joy, fertility. And then the Six of Cups is about childhood, nostalgia, fully embodying the present moment and always coming from a place of gratitude and play. So the Dolphin is all about play, joy, adventure, and love. Isn't that brilliant? So I love that this is coming up for you. It's interesting, going back to that Six of Swords that I saw in your meditation. Six of Swords is very much about transition and movement to inner peace and a calm state of mind. It's about moving forward onto calmer waters and having a state of inner peace about anything that's been causing you strife or worry or difficulty. So I love this. I love, love, love that you had Six of Swords, which, truthfully speaking, is a boat moving across a body of water with the swords in it. Then you have this water animal here. So I feel like there's an aspect of that that's calling you to come up out of your head and into your feelings and just enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. It's really beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what is going on. What is going on for Aries? Ooh! There we go. 2 for 1. Whoa! Okay. Do you remember when I said I saw the 2 of Pentacles for you? We got more Pentacles here. So first off, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You guys are really, really going for it today, Aries. So the Ace of Pentacles is very much about, the Ace in general is about a new start to something, right? Or a newly realized aspect of your path, right? So the Ace of Pentacles, again, this equates to matters of the home, physical health and wealth, everything in your physical environment. So this can be moving to a new home, which actually Six of Swords represents moving from one place to another, renovating your home, doing something around your home to really add to it and give to it from a place of love and care. It can also mean an engagement, as in a proposal. It can mean a new job offer, being promoted in your job, an unexpected windfall of monetary abundance. Ace of Pentacles is really, really beautiful, but there's an aspect to this. Can you see that? As it's depicted here, that speaks of, slow and steady progress has led you to this place, right? This is not necessarily coming up out of the blue. It's something that either subconsciously, but I actually feel like it's consciously, you've been working towards or moving towards for some time, and it's coming together now. So it's interesting, because we saw that the mouse with the two pentacles and juggling, and then we have the boulders and the two here, like the juggling, considering your options, weighing things out. And okay, it's time to really fly and trust that you're going to make a soft landing, which leads us to the King of Pentacles, which is really, really nice, because the King of Pentacles is all about physical abundance, right? Monetary abundance, but it's also about generosity and knowing and understanding that money, just like everything else, is energy, right? Money is energy. So King of Pentacles really asks us to examine our relationship to wealth and our relationship to giving and receiving. And then how it's depicted here is so beautiful. There's like I reckon that's like a barbecue going on in a backyard, and then a happy couple, and then they're talking to this guy over this fence. Again, there's a home here. I feel like there's something to do for a group of you guys. You're either moving homes, or there's matters of the home that are being rearranged, or there's going to be a change in your home environment, either through occupants or some other aspect of it. But it feels incredibly positive. Incredibly, incredibly positive. See what else is going on. Okay, this is really interesting. So we have the Three of Swords here, but do you see that moving truck? What is this, Aries? Something's going on. See this moving truck here? Like moving homes, and then you've got the keys here and a notice and the Three of Swords. So this is really fascinating. So Three of Swords, traditionally speaking, is about heart pain that stems from the past. Right? It's about angst, it's about worry, it's about not seeing the forest through the trees. But it's interesting because we've got this move. I do feel like there could be some anxiety around a move or a transition point, but I feel like this is very much talking about the mouse who is almost over careful and then being encouraged to run and take a trust fall. And trust that you're going to have a soft landing and land on the hilt as opposed to the blade. I do feel like there are some changes coming, but I do feel like, especially under the lens of the Dolphin and what precedes this, I do feel like these are happy changes. It's just might feel a bit intense at given moments. But do you see all these fairies here? Kind of around her head, like no, like it's all good, like look up, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. There's something about that where you're being encouraged to shift your perspective to that of trust. Again, I'm hearing trust fall. I keep hearing that trust fall. There's something about that for you, Aries. Something about that. But do you not see this? There's a home, and then there's a moving truck there, and then Six of Swords. An aspect of that is moving homes. Interesting. Or moving across a body of water. There's definitely a shift happening. That is for sure. For sure. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. Oh, very good. Wow. So you got the Two of Fire as your advice. So this is the Two of Wands, right? So the Wands rule the realm of the actions that we do or don't take. Now, this is usually around the work that we love to do, but this can also be around our interpersonal relationships as well, right? So the Two of Wands is very much about, it's really fascinating here, planning. It's very much mouse energy. It's similar to the Two of Pentacles, a little bit different, but it's very much about planning and putting focus towards the details of things and being very, very clear on where you're going so that you can align yourself to the divine inspiration needed to get you there, right? But this is about being clear in your path and clear in where you're going so that you can move ahead and have everything that you need to do so. But what's fascinating about this, And why I feel like this is the Two of Wands as opposed to the Two of Pentacles is your advice, is that the Wands are about action. So I feel like this is encouraging you. Take action, take active steps towards where you want to be and what you want your reality to look like. Yes, things are changing, things are shifting. But now I feel like maybe even after a time of stagnation or a time of lesser activity, you're really coming into a time where it is time to move forward, right? But from a place of planning, purpose, but most of all, trust. And I feel like this dolphin casting its glow on everything, I do feel like you have a relationship in your life or relationships that are so emotionally beneficial and serve you so well. There's an aspect of this as well that says like, hey, it's the number 2. Like, hey, you have some relationships that are there to help and support you. So remember that, right? Because there's this couple here as well. And then, so I do feel like there's an aspect of that with the fairies. You have support, you have help. If you need to think things through or talk things through, do so. But it's really about taking that trust fall and trusting where you're going to land is going to be in the exact right place. And also this Codicus here, right? Which is that, that symbol of healing with the 2 snakes wrapped around it, right? I do feel like there's an aspect of this as well that's saying sometimes just moving forward is what's going to feel the best, right? Sometimes the not moving forward or overweighing your options or overthinking things can feel worse than anything else. And I do feel like you also have a wealth of intuitive information here available to you with the Dolphin and the Ace of Cups energy, right? It says like, hey, help, guidance, inspiration is always there. All you need to do is ask for it and then allow yourself to be available to receive it, right? Let's get an oracle for you. I'm feeling Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Let's see. Also fire is the element of transformation and change, right? So there is transformation, there is change going on. Oh my goodness, we were just talking about this. Brilliant. So here we have the Spirit Whisperer, divine guidance, higher knowing. Literally just talking about that. Divine guidance, higher knowing. I was feeling that too with the fairies as well. You have these winged creatures and then the owl. I do feel like for some of you guys, because again, it's a symbol of intuition. We were just talking about that with Ace of Cups. I do feel like for some of you guys, it may be easier or helpful to ask for guidance in your dream time. And especially because we have the full moon in Aquarius coming up on August 12th. You may be able to work with that. Because that also kind of looks like the moon. You have the owl here as well. You may be able to consciously work with that and say like, you know what? Okay. Before I go to sleep, I'm going to set an intention and say, okay, angels, guides, ancestors, universe, whatever works for you, my higher self. Okay, I'm going to go to sleep tonight. When I wake up, I'm going to have peace. I'm going to have clarity. I'm going to know the answer to this question. I'm going to have an action in mind that has been, given to me through divine inspiration. I'm going to know what to do, right? But you're being asked to surrender to really asking for help through acceptance, right? I accept that I could use some help. I accept that there is guidance available to me. All I need to do is ask for it and then be open to receiving it, right? This is the cure to this. Open face looking up versus hands overhead looking down, right? That's what this is. That's what this is. I'm hearing bumps in the road. I'm hearing that bumps in the road are a part of the process and a part of the path, right? But I'm hearing don't lament the bumps in the road. Just trust that it's all a part of it. I'm hearing acceptance. Acceptance is going to make the difference moving forward, right? And especially with this Ace of Pentacles, with this King of Pentacles, there's something around the home going on here, and then the Two of Wands. I feel like you are being, how do I put this? You are being moved. It's like a nice, firm, kind of gentle kick out of the nest. It's like you are being moved from one place in your life to another in some way, shape, or form. And it's like if you don't move, then you will be moved. Move or be moved is what I'm getting with this. I feel like some of you guys are moving, struggling a bit, but you're getting there. And then others of you are being moved, right? But you have reached an expiration point around something in your experience. And you're gently being like nudged out of the nest and being asked to like move forward and go on to the next thing. Take that leap of faith and that trust fall, right? It feels incredibly important. But you've got this, Aries. It's all for the best. It just feels like it's a bit of growing pains or a bit of resistance to change. But hey, you're a spiritual being having a human experience. So what else is new, right? But Aries, you absolutely got this. I'm sending you so many blessings for your first half of August. I so hope that this helps and resonates. If so, please do let me know in the comments below. I absolutely love reading your comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would so appreciate that. And with that being said, just thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And most of all, and as always, thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.